All right, everybody, let's get right to Helene. That's the story. It's a very complex setup. It is going to have a huge impact on many areas, especially the Western Carolinas. During the day today, we're going to see heavy rain developing along this front and the mountains. It's unfortunately kind of the perfect setup for a disaster for flash flooding.
All of a sudden we heard the sound. It was sound of thunder, very loud thunder.
It looked like an aquarium, like you were inside an aquarium going by. And I just kept thinking, well, this is surreal. This is just not happening. I could see muddy water, trees. I could see rocks this big. And a lot of, well, that came by our window.
Water was mixed with the trees and the rocks.
Yeah.
It was more of a flow of trees and rocks than it was water.
Yeah.
And it was higher than our windows. All of that happened in a matter of seconds, not minutes, seconds.
Immediately the bed was spinning around and water was this deep, trees and glass everywhere. Neither one of us had any shoes on.
And I got up trying to find the dog and on the glass and had multiple deep cuts in my feet from the glass. When the noise from the flow stopped, she says, "We're alive."
Wow. But you can see our bed where God had his hand on top of us, because there was no splatters where we were laying. There was no debris right there. His hand was on top of us.
We were saved by the hands of God. And I believe I was saved twice in 2 months from my cancer surgery, which was a challenging event. And God helped me through that. And God helped me and Beth through this hurricane event.
We had a work order from Baptist on Mission that sent us to the home of Gary and Beth Shook. The work order said remove debris from the yard. And so we thought this might be a quick couple-hour job. Well, we showed up on site and found a husband and a wife who did not even know where to start. They had been stuck in their home for 3 days, had finally gotten out. Someone with a tractor had cleared the road for them. Our team just loved on that couple and just helped them move furniture out of their house. And it's a long, long road for Gary and Beth. But in talking to them, they are just so grateful for the people who have just shown love to them.
And you were such a blessing to us. We couldn't be this far ahead if you all hadn't come.
Oh, everybody pitched in a matter of a few hours, made a huge impact.
And you saved our clothes and our medicine.
And it's the beginning of the recovery. When y'all showed up, the recovery had begun.
I told my team, I said, the job number one here is to love this family. Care for this family. And that goes for any house that you show up to, any work site that you show up to. You got to understand that this is their home. We have to walk alongside of them, loving them, encouraging them, praying with them. It's a long-term relationship. It's not a quick in and out job and leave. They need the ongoing support. It's hard to imagine when you're standing in someone's backyard that has been affected by a mudslide, and you look at this gentle little stream running alongside of their house, to understand that that stream had become a rushing river. It's just mind-boggling. To drive around a corner on the road and see half the road washed out because a little trickle had become a massive waterfall for a period of time. It's beyond our ability to grasp. You guys know our mission, right? To preach the word and to love people. I think it's important for churches to work with churches, because then we get the connections and the local church knows what's going on in their community, and we can then partner with them and be the best help that we can be to those folks that need it the most.
We've got so much. I mean, look around.
The love of other people.
Yeah. You really see the good in people at a time like this, especially your neighbors and your family.
We've been truly blessed.